We are here on the Tropics Boat, and I want to thank Faith for bringing your gorgeous daughter down, and you're super beautiful yourself. How are you doing these days, Faith?
I'm doing awesome, Don, and you?
Very cool. I'm so happy to be back in Florida. This is, mermaid with her water. I do have fins.
I know we missed you tremendously when you had gone to the other coast, but I'm glad you're back.
I am too. And you have just a major great news in your own business. Tell us what you're doing these days.
Well, I recently was hired to work with the Canadian Territory for a new fantasy family novel by Cy Wall, and it's called Amelia and the Elf. And tomorrow actually is the official book launch, and it'll be available on 9 different, almost every electronic avenue, Amazon, Barnes and Nobles, everything.
Wow.
It'll be in 9 different formats for e-downloads. He does have a limited amount of hardbacks he will be doing autographed, and that's
Nice.
one, really cool project. And then Chelsea, we've been working with promoting. She's in a new series, Dark Road Hunters,
Nice.
and they just did the first episode, so I'm working on getting that distributed. And she's still involved with Duran St. Hilaire. Yeah, she does La Fleur de Mar, or is that how you pronounce it?
Wow.
Yeah, she's still been involved in that, and then she's also working now on, it's called or Project Coed. Yeah, it's
Okay.
another, I guess it'll be a series, will it? Yeah, it's a series created by a gentleman, Stephen, out of Orlando.
Wow.
So Chelsea's working on that, and she's got a few other projects in the works, and she's working obviously on her music. She's
That's
got a
great.
show coming up October 5th at the Orpheum in Ybor City.
Nice.
5:30, come out.
How do we get tickets?
Online, you can go to Afton Shows, and Chelsea Ann Archambault,
Okay.
she has flyers, and she'll be handing them out. We always put them on our pages. We have I Want to Be a Star Entertainment on Facebook,
Right.
Chelsea Ann Archambault on Facebook, Chelsea Archambault, and then myself, Faith Archambault.
Can I get some reporters over there to interview you, my new ones? That would be awesome for the show.
Oh yeah, because what's
Okay.
really cool when she does the Afton shows is it's Chelsea and guests, and they have some amazing talents out there. We've met quite a few people that Chelsea has,
Okay.
wanted to kind of, like maybe do something with them down the road.
Sure.
And one of your gentlemen out here, Brandon, a singer, I was just telling him about it. I says, Ryan, the promoter of Afton shows, he's always looking for new talent. Chelsea actually got induced because of Alex Hendricks. He's another singer.
Okay.
And he introduced her to the Afton shows. And they're awesome kickoffs. They'll play the Orpheum, Pegasus Lounge and stuff, and it's a great way for you to get out there. And then, of course, she's on Reverb Nation. She's always been on there. She had an offer last year to get into the Beeler Studios.
Okay.
Isaac kind of messed that up because they lost power for 3 days.
Oh, no.
But yeah, Aaron Beeler had offered Chelsea 4 hours of free studio time because he was impressed with her,
Nice.
which was cool.
That does happen. I have people that say, hey, if I like you too as well, so you never know what doors are going to open. Now, also tell me about your company. Are you looking for more talent? Are you managing? Tell me a little bit more about that.
We do the talent managing. We're also now into the event planning, whether it's
Okay.
corporate, social, weddings, after parties, anything like that. We have a kind of in-house catering company. It's called Sailor Brie. My
Nice.
daughter, she's like amazing cook, and so we incorporate that. I still produce, and I always PR.
I
Publicist out there, and I try to network with people. I believe
Right.
in a win-win situation that, if it helps you, it helps me, it helps Chelsea, then we all win.
That's
And,
right.
and that's
The more
been our
you help, the
philosophy.
more you get back, and the blessings on that. Also, too, is Trish, the Tropics Boat. She hired me as a PR marketing. So if you have any events or you want to do something, call me, and I want to work with you on some talent. And I think we need to sit and talk to do some major stuff here on the Tropics Boat.
Definitely, because
Right.
a lot of the events that I'm going to start promoting, it's like this is a great time of the year in Florida because, it starts cooling down a little and it's beautiful time of day and
Yep.
people don't melt when they're going out on events and it's different, and so, Chelsea helps me with that, and she has a lot of things going on, but the girl just keeps it going and, it's like we just network. And when I tripped upon the Amelia and the Elf novel, they have amazing marketing strategies, which, I'm going to use a lot of that knowledge to help other projects,
Awesome.
because I've watched what they put together to do international marketing on this novel, and they're there, And so it's a great.
What about other people that have books? Are you helping them as well, or is this just one major project if they want to? Because I have a lot of people out there that wrote some amazing books, and they don't know where to go from there. What advice would you give them?
Well, I am actually starting to work with a few other people. I have a gentleman out of Sarasota that just sent me some script he has for he believes it should be TV, should be the format for it. Anyways, it's a series, and so he wanted to see what I could do to help with him.
Okay.
And I've had people come to me with books and stuff, and I never really got too much into it. But Vince, my fiance, he's actually in the process of writing a book, and and make a documentary about the plight of the homeless in Tampa and stuff.
Awesome.
And so that's another project that I just, through my networking of meeting people, try to make it work. And if I meet people, they have something, they send it to me, I'll talk with them and see what we can do.
Well, Johnny Perez, a friend of mine as well, he wrote a couple scripts and screenplays. I sent him to a couple film festivals. He won top awards. So I'm going to probably have him contact you as well.
That's awesome. Yes, I've studied him. I've seen him on your site, I think probably a year or so ago.
I know.
And
He's been calling, help, help.
there's a lot of people. I was amazed. Cy Wall, the writer of this novel, he has a film in the works. There's a lot of people that have films in the works that you don't even think about, because you think of their background, and that's the biggest thing that you'll find in this industry is most people come from all walks of life.
Right.
And it's like I had 30 years in sales, financial services, but marketing is marketing. It's just the difference is your commodity is people, sometimes a project. And if you use the same philosophies, I really believe it works, because it worked for Chelsea. I mean, if you Google Chelsea Archambault, she comes up like 7 pages deep in Google.
That's important.
because we've learned how to tag off of other people. I tag to you in anything she does.
Right.
You're out there amazingly, and it's just a win-win. People pull her up, they see you.
I know what you're saying. We're going to be right back. We're going to be Chelsea. Bring her over here in just a second. Okay, we'll be right back.